Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to another stream. Second one of the week. Something's happening. What's happening? How is everyone doing? Yeah, Bournes, I can see you there. Good evening. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I put this up for a vote. I know some of you voted for it. I did just leave the vote open 2 or 3 hours this afternoon. It was either Train Sim Classic or we were going to do Euro Truck, and I will do the other one quite soon. So, as you can see, Euro Truck Simulator 2 won the little poll there by some margin, but there was quite a few of you still wanted TSC, so I do plan to run the APT up the West Coast Main Line at some point, so we'll definitely squeeze that in. So, hope you look forward to that too. Chris, good evening. How are you doing? Mr. Water, how's it going? Thanks everyone for coming in. We're in Spain tonight because that's where I left off last time. I'm trying to I've been in this game. I've been here, there, and everywhere at the moment. So I got all these DLCs. I think I've got all of them for Euro Truck. It's American Truck. I'm missing a couple of them. But Euro Truck, I've got all of them, and I'm kind of going here, there, and everywhere. And I thought I've got to do this a bit more structured and kind of work my way around. So I've been in Spain for a little bit, and I thought we'll start off in Spain. We'll see how we get on because it just depends what contracts I can get and how long they take. So we'll give it a go, shall we? So we'll let me just switch to the game, and we'll get underway. So I've not picked up a contract yet. We'll do that. I have just arrived at IKEA, which is not IKEA, if I remember correctly. And we'll see what they've got for us. Just let me know about the game sound versus the voice, and I can adjust it if it's not right. All good, Chris. Thank you very much. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Right, here's IKEA, or IKEA, I think it's called here. Let's get the engine started, shall we? We'll pick a job up. See what's available. I'm just going to try and stay in Spain, as I said, to begin with. Let's have a look at the freight market. I am in my own truck. Spain to France. We got Spain to the UK. We have got one at Coruña, which is where we are now, up to Bilbao. So that's along the top of Spain. So that's good. I've not been up there so far, so I think we'll probably do that one, shall we? That is, I don't know how long that is. We'll find out. Your trailer is ready. Okay, let's go pick it up, shall we? Right. I always think about this game as well, that we're in Spain, and it is like Spain. Look how sunny it is. I love that aspect of it. Got to admit. So anyway, let's get this connected. I did sleep, as I recall, just before pausing it last time. So the amount of time we've got till we need to sleep should be at the maximum. Although I can see the fuel is a bit low, so I might need to put some fuel in at some point. But apart from that, I'm hoping we're all the way till to Bilbao. Mr. What I say, started a new save file a little while ago, level 30, got 2 garages and 10 drivers. Wow. I've just still got me. I haven't got into that management side of it yet. I've not even took time to have a look at it yet, but I need to. I'm just enjoying going around on my own at the moment. Kraza, good evening. Playing the big truck games. Well, I like to do a bit of both. I mean, this is the better game, obviously, but for all the console players, we'll still play a bit of on the road. As long as they keep patching it, we'll keep looking at it. All right. So it's 598 kilometers. So let's get out of here. Wow, this is tight. Here we go. I've got to go on the curb. I'll tell you that much. That's bad design, that. The amount of trucks going in and out of this place, that's very bad design. Anyway, let's get back inside. Yeah, Truck and Logistics is alright, yeah, although I must admit, I haven't been on it for a while. So, IKEA needs that flat pack furniture delivered sharpish. Yeah. Actually, do you know what? I didn't even look what we were carrying. I didn't even bother to look. I just picked up the job and, right, let's let him go. And then we'll, it's very tight round here, look at this. I've probably clipped that sign there at the back. What is that guy doing? Did you see that? What is he doing? That is not my fault for once, although I am taking out the road signs pretty niftily there. I'll be glad to get out of this area, honestly. Get out on the open road. There's Stace. Hello, Stace. How are you doing? Nice to see you. We thought you'd abandoned us. So that's great that you're back. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Alright. Right, there's the motorway. Look at that over there. There's a boat over there, look. On the grass. That'll be some local thing that I'm not aware of, I'm sure. Right, let's just try pulling onto the road, shall we? Right, 596 kilometres. Let's get settled into the cruise once we're up to speed. Is the sound all okay? Is the game sound okay versus the voice, etc.? Just let me know. Right, I need to get over to the side really, but I'll let this fast guy, he's faster than me, let him past first. She's just been lurking. Yeah, I think so. And she's changed the badge, which really confuses me. It's like the old gang back again. Right, what have we got coming up here? A toll gate, I think. Like being in France. Keeping me on my toes, yeah, exactly. They're quite tight, these, aren't they? Look. There's not much room either side there. £2. £2 that cost me. As you can tell, I've got all the currency set to GBP rather than euros and all that nonsense. Just makes it easier for me to understand. Right, am I going round here or am I going down here? I don't know. Oh, this is the right one. This is the right one. You usually get the little green arrows there on the minimap sort of pointing to which side of the road you need to be on, but they didn't do that there. I'll keep trying to read chat when I can. I'm trying not to prang it into the barriers at the minute. Madrid is in 530 kilometers. I don't believe I've been to Madrid yet. I don't know. Looking on the map view, I think I've only explored 12% of all the maps. So I presume that is 12% of all the DLCs that I own. I don't think that's 12% of the whole available game, is it? You might not have all the DLCs, but I don't know, it could be. Might well be. Right, I'm coming off here, definitely. Onto the 522. This guy's slow. What's he doing? Come on. It's a very nice looking game though, isn't it? I don't know what it comes across like on the stream, but at this end, it does look really good. Always enjoy jumping on this. Manchester Andy, thank you very much for that membership. Wow, what a great week for members. Honestly. Really do appreciate that, Andy. Thank you so much for that. Welcome to the team. I mean, you've been part of the team for a long time, Andy, haven't you? You've been around quite a long time. That's a very nice start to the stream, that. Right, I'm trying to get some speed up. I want to move over, but I don't want to get stuck behind these guys, to be honest. Right. Everyone's going slow, blocking me. Oh, I see. There's been an incident. Here we go. I'll tell you what I did do. Before this started, I was getting a bit sick of those. I believe it's. Oh, that's a bad smash, isn't it? That. I think it's called detours. You know, like where exactly as it sounds, the road is closed and you've got to go a different way. I don't know about you guys that have played this, but I kept finding I didn't get any of those detours until I was getting right to the end of the journey. It was always turning up at the end of the journey, and it was always when I was rushing to get there before I needed to rest, and so it added another, God knows how many kilometres onto the end. So I got a bit tired of it because it didn't seem very random to me, so I turned it off. I just got the slider and I moved it all the way down, so I've turned that off now. So it might be a bit better, but I'll just see. I don't want to turn everything off because you need some incident, but that one was annoying me a little bit. So that's gone. We get the cruise on while I go past this joker. We've still got 450k to go. As we go through the tunnels. Yeah, thanks for that, Andy. Yeah, and you're quite welcome, of course. Nice having the badge next to your name. I remember Stace had that badge next to her name. I'm just kidding. Good evening, Si. How are you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, you've got your detour setting down low as well because it was annoying you. Yeah, it was really getting on my wick. It was really getting on my wick. I wouldn't have minded if I got a detour at the beginning or something of the journey, but it was always seemingly just at the end when I really needed to get there on time, you know. I'm trying to do as much outside the cab as I can as well so you can see it, and I'm all over the road. I do like the colours of this IKEA that isn't IKEA truck. I think it's quite nice, that. There's all the aforementioned flat pack furniture on the side with a few, I can see a few settees there at the top on the side of the truck. Canero Viaducto, this is. Leans a bit, that, on a bend. Look at that at the back. Look at it leaning. Great though. Right, still 398 to go. Rogan, how you doing? Good evening. You've got random events set halfway. I can't remember what I've got. Look at this windsock here. There's a bit of a breeze going right to left. Maybe that's what was making me tip a little bit more slightly. I don't know if do the physics of the wind affect the trailers? I'm really not sure. It'd be pretty neat if it did. You're on BCC. Yes, no problem. Yeah, there's always a replay, Si, if you don't make it. Don't worry about that. Making good progress. Just keeping my eye on that fuel. 482 litres it's telling me I've got. Is that 1,086 kilometres until I run out, I assume, on the dash. Got some viaducts here, look at these. So we're on our way to Bilbao, that's where we're going. Have I seen the new truck wheel by Moser? I've seen. No, I haven't seen it. No, Rogan. I've seen. I can see in my feed that a few people are reviewing truck wheels. That's interesting. What is it? Well, I watched a couple of videos, but what is it that specifically makes it a truck wheel over just a general wheel? Has it got some different bindings on it or something like that? I'll have a look at that. I've still got my G29 sat next to me. I've not got that out yet. I've got to get that out and piece it together. Honestly, I will do it. Do you know when I got that? I think it was June last year. I got it before the PC. June last year, and I've still not had it out of the box. The plan was to get it out last weekend, and then I was so busy, I just didn't get a chance. So it is sat there. I'm staring right at it, but so I'm on the Xbox controller again tonight, but I will get that out because I'm missing out not using the wheel, I think. And when I use it, I will need to get the wheel out and then put it away afterwards, so I'm hoping it's fairly easy just to keep shoving back in the box. Obviously I'll leave the pedals where they are, but if I'm clamping the wheel to the desk, I'm going to need to, because I work at the same desk during the day, I've got to keep putting it away, so that's half the reason why I haven't got it out so far, I think, but I will do. Right, let's move over. Let's not annoy anybody. Queen Bee, loving the setup, by the way. Thank you. Yeah. I keep adding little bits to it. Badge cost him a fortune. Oh yeah, thank you for those likes. Yeah, thanks, Si, for that. Ah, Mr. Farrer. Here he is. We were just wondering where you'd gone the other night. I was asking after you. Hope you're alright. Yeah, thought we'd have a bit of Euro Truck. I think actually, you know what I will do in future is I think I might, if you keep an eye on the community tab on the channel. Normally, unless I'm reviewing something like you know, like that's just come out in Train Sim World or something like that, or a new game somebody sent me or something like that. If it's like tonight where I kind of have a choice, you know, what I fancy playing, then I usually do have a couple of choices. So what I'll do is I'll start doing what I did today and putting it on the community channel, and then I'll let you guys vote for it, and you can pick, you know, whichever one you pick for me will always be one that I want to play. So, you know, I'll let you guys pick it as you did, as some of you did. I think we had 29 votes, I think we had in total, 29 or 30 votes, and you voted for this, so I'm quite happy with that. But that's a good way to choose what to play, I think. Thanks, Rogan, for that. Yeah, I'll have a look at that later on. Oh, you've got rid of all the pink. Are you planning to stream again, Stace, or are you still away from it at the moment? I think you only just spent a lot of money on that pink stuff, didn't you, as well? And I remember you were painting all your furniture and all that kind of thing. That wasn't that long ago, was it? It probably is. It's probably... I bet it's a couple of years ago now, actually, if I think back. Well, let's have a check of the F6, shall we, while we're at it. Next rest stop in 5 hours, but we've only got 2 hours 45 to go, so that's good. That's fine. Whoops, watch that barrier. $935 kilometers on the old fuel, so that's good. But we'll have to refuel before the next job. We'll just do a couple of jobs and see how we get on. Mr. Water, you voted for this. Yep, good, good. For anyone who's just joined, we are in Spain tonight. Oh, it's been a few years now. I know you. Yeah, you've been off Twitter 2 years, and you're coming back. I am still subscribed to your channel. I keep thinking something might pop up on there. Right, carrying straight on. Any of you that have got, I don't know about Euro Truck, but any of you that play American Truck, I did notice today when I looked, a few of the map DLCs are on sale. I did pick one of them up. I think Montana I picked up this afternoon. Because I've got, I think I was missing Montana, Texas, There was one other, I think, the most recent one. Was that Texas? Was that the most recent one? I don't know, but there's three. There's three that was missing, and I've picked up Montana in the sale. It was about a $5, something like that. So just in case you haven't got all the DLCs in American Chuck, if you do play it, just have a look on Steam. There's a few on sale. Save yourself a couple of quid. Yeah, who else streams? Mr. Water does a bit of streaming. Certainly. Who else have we got in? Rogan. Is Rogan still here? Hunt Rogan does a bit of streaming. Queen Bee, of course. When she feels like it. She's worse than me. You're not going back to Twitch? Yeah, well, you know my story. I do have an account on Twitch, but that's really just to watch people. I don't think I ever intended to do any kind of content on there. I quite like YouTube, to be honest. It's mad how many people play this on mouse and keyboard. I feel guilty playing on controller. It's a completely different game on a wheel. But it's a pit. Oh, do you have to set it up each time? If you keep swapping it, does it not just automatically pick up where you left off? That's going to be a pain if I keep disconnecting it and putting it back in again. That's exactly what I don't want. I don't have to map the buttons or anything, do I, every time I plug it in? Because that's not good. I'd like to leave it permanently set up, but I just can't. Right, I'm going fairly over speed. I'm going to hit this focus in the back if he's not careful. 71 kilometres to go. That was quite quick, that one, wasn't it? I'm saying it was quite quick because we're just about there now, so... Right, let's get back on. Yeah, look at all these windsocks here. I wonder if they close this part of the road if it gets windy. Bit like where Bones lives in Warrington when you go over the, is it the Irwell viaduct on the M6? That's another high one. Kansas, actually, Farry. Yeah, do I have Kansas? Do you know? I don't know. I'm gonna check. Could have been Kansas that I'm missing as well. You do gameplays, Mr. What, you don't stream? Yeah, yeah. Lack of space and being lazy setting up the wheel. I've got you. Yeah. Oh, Fellwall Viaduct. Of course it's called Fellwall Viaduct. That's the one. What did I call it? Did I call it Earlham Viaduct or Irwell? Irwell is a definite mixture of Fellwall and Earlham, isn't it? I was nearly right. I was 50% right. Because Earlham is just below it, is it? I think Earlham's not far. Right, 27 kilometers. I can see the flag just starting to appear, so that's good. And I haven't been here, so I should discover this one. That'll be another one. Watch the speed. Here's Bilbao. Now, where am I going? Straight over and back round. I can see it. Oh my god, headlight usage. I mean, the problem is you can't tell whether it's night time, can you? Right, let me just sort this out while I'm on the bend. There we go. We've had this conversation before about when to put the lights on, and I think many of you said 7 o'clock at night. And when it's sunny like this, I just don't realise. And the amount of times I get done for not having the headlights on, it's ridiculous. Anyway, we're sorted now. Oh, the buttons do set. Right, thanks, Rogan, yeah. Oh, Irwell is the river. Irlum is the place, isn't it? That's not for. There's too many Ers for my liking. Alright, let me use the indicators. That's what I'm meant to do. That was a nice little run, that one. And we are at the docks, the Spanish docks. Just try and stay out of trouble. There's my parking spot right there. Yeah, so what I was saying the other day, if you're watching the On The Road stream, is that I think the parking in On The Road is like notoriously difficult. And this is, I've got it set to do the, and I couldn't remember what it was called the other day, whatever the most difficult parking is, the parking that gives you a bit of a challenge. So every time I do a delivery, I've got to I've got to park it properly, you know what I mean? And On The Road, this is awful because of the way the camera works, but, with this, it's not so bad. It's doable. I don't know why it's so difficult in there, to be honest. I should really do it from the cab, but I prefer to do it this way. It gets the job done. There we go. Right, let's get this unloaded. Yeah, you see, I'm still only ranked 16, so I've not played it that much. If you've created a new profile, Mr. Water, and you've gone all the way up to 30 already, you must have played it a little bit. Sam Steve, good evening, how you doing? Randy, Good to talk to you again. How are you? Now you've got your platinum for City Driver. Farah says 2 mods you can recommend for both games. Very simple, add to the immersion. Realistic vehicle lights mod, which adds glare to the lights. Alright, yeah, that'll be good, yeah. Subtle, but adds so much. Yeah. Good to see someone's cabinets and drawers delivered safely, yeah. What I'm going to do first is I will need to sleep, and it just so happens over here I can sleep. So I'm going to go and sleep. Will it let me sleep there? Is that somebody's HQ? Oh god, don't do that. Is that what that means, or is that just means a petrol station? I think it's just petrol station. There's a similar... Is that where you buy a garage? I can't remember. Can't remember the key. Hang on, let's look at the key, because the key's here, isn't it? So filling station. Yeah, I got a filling station there, so I'm going to fill up and sleep at the same time. What was the other one I was thinking about? Oh, garage for sale. There you go. It's not similar, is it? It's green. That one and that one is what I was thinking about. Because sometimes when there's a garage for sale, there are resting places next to it, but you can't use them unless you own the garage. That's what I found anyway. So, right. So, where am I going to? I'm only going around the corner. I'm going to go right there. Right, cool. Let's do that. And then we'll see what other jobs there are. Sleep and fuel. That's what we're going to get. Yeah, I'm going to get that, Randy, afterwards. I'll do that final task that I've got to do, which is those 3 tasks in one session, and then I should have the Platinum Trophy. I'll tell you what, though, we're talking about City Driver, by the way, on the PS5. The performance has really been improved since the patch was released yesterday. Mr. Water, I know you've got that as well. I don't know if you know about the patch yet, but yeah, everyone's allowed to get the Platinum now, so that's good. Very easy Platinum, that Farah, by the way. If you want to pick that up in a sale, City Driver. But I will put out a little City Driver video. I've recorded some of it already with the new patch, so you can have a look at it. But yeah, I'll be working on that one. Right, I'll fill the fuel up first. Let's go into the old SO, which is actually called Mirasol. Stop the engine, fill it up. Real traffic density is the other one. The roads are quite at night, but noticeably busy at peak times. Right, I'll have a look for that, yeah. Rogan says, Taxi Life looks interesting. Yeah, so I mentioned it the other night, is that the PR company for that one did reach out to me, and they asked me would I play it. So I said yeah. So they're gonna send it to me, which is quite nice. So we'll definitely take a look at that. I mean, a lot of us... Oh, what did I do then? Oh, that's just taking the money for the fuel, isn't it? Oh, God, it's the same jingle as when you get fined for something. Right, let me go and sleep. Yeah, Taxi Life is the same devs as Train Life, which a lot of us quite enjoyed. So, you know, I'm hoping it's quite a nice game, that. They do have a few videos on the channel as well, showing Taxi Life, and it does look all right. It looks interesting. Yeah. Right. So, let's start the engine now that I've rested. Full fuel, full rest. Let's go and find something to do, shall we? So let me just flick the map back up again and see what is just around us. We've got this one. Shall we go there? See what they've got. See if we can stay in Spain, if we can. Even the night lighting in this looks quite good, doesn't it? It looks quite realistic. And as you said, Farah, if there's mods as well, that adds a little bit of glare or lens flare or that kind of thing, that'll be quite nice. Porter Life and Gordon Life. I don't think I've seen those, Randy. Are they any good? That cruise ship looks good, lit up like that. Oh, hang on, where am I going here? That's wrong. Come on, not all the way around. That's better. You can't miss the oil place. Look at it around this bend. Hopefully they've got something for us right now. Where's the way in? Oh, here it is. Not that one, this one. Right, let's see what jobs we've got. Bilbao to Edinburgh. Wow. Manchester, Birmingham, Olbia, Valladolid. That's another Spanish one. So we could have a look at that one. Where's that going? That's quite a short one, isn't it? Is that all we've got? Let's do that one because I haven't been there anyway. So let's. We just came in that last one. We came from here, A Coruña, across the top. This is where we came in that last one. So if we come back down here again, why not? Let's take that one, shall we? They're very chilled out management games, are they? Okay. Cool. Right, here is our truck. Let's get this one picked up. I know we talk about it every time, but if this does come to consoles, as is that rumour, then this will blow up, won't it? This. Everybody on console will play this, without a doubt. As we always say, it's a license to print money. Oh, that wasn't good. Just rammed into the trailer. Right. Now, what's the best way to get out of here? I can go around the back, I think. Probably safer than taking a tight bend. .293 kilometres, so not bad. A little short hop, this one. It's very early morning, 3 minutes past 5 AM. Just starting to come light. Off we go. You'd buy it again on console, yeah, because of the trophy count. Not only that, enjoyable trophies. You know, not really grindy trophies. You could. I know you like to rush through them, Farah, but you know you could take your time with this on console and really enjoy it and still get all the trophies. Right, off we go. Prefer games on console. Yeah, you see, I really like playing this. Oh, the one thing I find about the PC, the only thing I find about playing with the PC is being on the PS5 so long, I've got used to playing it on the big TV downstairs. And there is definitely something about sitting in your front room on your settee with your feet up versus sat at a table. And I know you can plug your PC into your TV and all that, but that's a bit of a faff carrying it around, you know. It's a bit easier if you've got a laptop. But me with a full desktop computer, you know, it's going to have to stay in one place. So I do miss not being able to play it. I mean, I could get a TV in the room, but then I'm further cluttering my room up. So it's manageable, but yeah, playing this on a massive screen, I'd never be off it. Back through the tunnels. But yeah, going back to Taxi Life, yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. I think we'll spend quite a bit of time on that one. Oh god, which way am I going? This way. That's it. Thank goodness for that. That would have been a big detour. Yeah, you got your laptop hooked up to your TV. Yeah, it's quite easy with a laptop, isn't it? Because it's so portable. But you know, with your desktop, it's just a pain. Because my desktop is obviously in a separate room to where I've got the PS5. Because I use the PS5 for the Blu-rays and all that on the main TV as well. So right, what time is it? It's coming up to 6 AM, so I'm not turning the lights off yet. I'll wait till after 8, I think, and turn them off. Can I go through any of these? I mean, I can't go through the ones on the left because there's obviously a clearance there. Can I go through any of these two? Do you have to stick to the one on the right? I'm just looking at the symbols above. I think I could go through either of these two, can't I? I think one you pay now and one you pay when you get to the other end. I think. Unless you tell me any different. Did you just get timed out again? Do you know, I thought I'd fix that. I know you've not. I know you won't have said anything wrong, so don't worry about it. It's the Streamlabs bot again. It's very, very touchy. Just ignore it. Stace prefer PC these days. Haven't touched a console in years. You gave your console to your kids, I think, didn't you? As I recall. Anything to keep them quiet, eh? Oh, you got a PS5 now. I know you had a PS4, didn't you? I missed that one, Mr. Water. You've pre-ordered Taxi Life on PS5, but a bit wary. Our driving simulators have been on console. Yeah, you seem to have spent a lot of time on this one, and the devs. If you watch the, I don't know if you've been watching the dev streams. They seem, they seem quite engaged. So I'm hoping it's going to be really good. It looks good. It does look good. Yeah, turn off the fines. Yeah, I could do that actually. Yeah. It always catches me out. It's hard to believe this game's 2012 though. When you look in Steam and it says 2012. I mean, I know some of these DLCs are not 2012, but there's not many games, is there, that keep going that long, and they're still doing dev streams all the time. And you look at the when I was looking at the American truck maps that I mentioned before, that's a good thing about Steam, isn't it? Looking at the reviews, and they're all like really positive. All the maps are all really positive reviewed, which is nice to see as well. You can spend a few quid on this and know, it's going to be pretty good, isn't it? $172 kilometers we've got to go. We always ignore the Streamlabs. We do. Right, I'm turning the lights off. I'm going for it. I did say 8 o'clock. If I get fined now, they're going off in the settings next time. I mean, you can always tell by looking at the other vehicles coming the other way, can't you? Whether you should have them on or not. That's the other thing. Because they tend to be squeaky clean on the old headlight rules. Always best to go through the recommended one. I've got you. Yeah, I think I usually do, but I just wasn't sure if that was like, you know, the only one. I think once or twice I've been through the other one. I've also been a couple of times to the wrong one and nearly got stuck when I first started playing it. Ah, the PS5's your sister's. Yep. Update 1.50. When's that coming out, Mr. Water? I try watching a few of the streams. I don't see all of them, but I do sometimes watch them back because, you know, I don't know what you guys think. You're all here watching it, but they are quite, you know, those dev streams that they do are quite nice to watch. They're quite relaxing, especially when they're showing off a new map DLC as well. I think Greece is coming up next, isn't it? And that's the next one. You got to get rid of the Game Pass. It's a waste of money. I've never had anything like that and I think it's because the only reason is because I play a very sort of narrow variety of game, if that makes sense. It's all the same type of thing. If you're not bothered about what you play, I think Game Pass is quite good. Plus, obviously, you don't have to commit to buying the games as well. If there is a particular game you like, you'll get your money's worth. I'm sure there's lots of people getting their money's worth, but I don't think I would. Don't think I would. Yeah, I'll have a look at all the settings. I've pretty much had the settings from day one and not really touched anything apart from, like I said, I've turned those detours. I've slid the detours right down. I don't know if I've got it on 0, but I've certainly got it right down the scale at the bottom of the scale because it was annoying me. But I need to look at the others. But I'm also conscious of the fact I don't want to you know, kind of cheat in a way by turning everything off. I think we talked about on one of the earlier streams. I remember us all discussing whether we should turn off the sleep requirement or not, because I think that's an option, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I remember when I first streamed it, we were talking about that because you guys were teaching me how to use the F6. And finding out, you know, right at the beginning how long I had left before I needed to sleep, etc. When I was a complete noob. Not a lot's changed since then, by the way, but I've got a fairly good idea. So I don't want to cheat, but I also don't want to get annoyed with it. And some of these settings I can see why they're there, but they're a bit annoying. Oh, it's going to be an open beta first, and after a month they'll release it to the public. And will you be taking part in the beta, Mr. Water, do you think? The free Switzerland update is next. Oh, I didn't realise Switzerland was good. That's good then. I mean, that's good, isn't it? That they give stuff out free as well. Keep everybody playing it. You know, honestly, it is good, that. I mean, they probably make enough money out of it to be able to give something away for free, but they don't have to, do they? It's good of them. This is probably why it's gone on so long, you know. Right, we're coming off here. Blolium, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome to the sub club. That's a point as well. You see the little question mark coming up with something to discover. Do you guys go out of your way to go and discover those or not? I was doing it first, but I was making myself late, you know. Valladolid discovered. Yeah, I'm going around here for some reason. Why can I not go straight? I probably can, but I'm following the sat-nav. And now I've got a red light. Now I've got a green light. That's got to be a sat-nav error, has it? Taking me around there when I can go straight across. Or is that the rule? Is it designed to get the trucks out of the way so the traffic can keep moving? Don't know. Not sure. Keep the lights on low beam. Right, I'm going to leave them on now, yeah. Yeah, if anyone can get that open beta then, that might be an idea for a stream then. Get that downloaded. You just go for the photo ops and the panoramic videos. I've got you, yeah. Yeah, I did wonder. Because quite often, that guy waving on the bridge, quite often you'll visit these towns and cities, but you might not be back for quite a while. So... Right, here we go. That's a nice little hop. I mean, this container, what's in it is just as important, but it's not as nice as our IKEA trailer, is it? Bit drab. Right, our parking spot is over here somewhere. Yeah, got to reverse him. So let's get the full left lock on. We've got the whole parking area to ourselves pretty much. Nah, I don't want to skip parking the trailer. Why would I want to do that? Don't even tell me that. Right, unhook that. The fuel consumption, Blolium, yeah. Does it tell you what the fuel consumption is? I mean, it tells you how much you've got left, etc. But I don't know if it gives you miles per gallon or anything like that. I'm not sure. It might do. Somewhere. Press I a couple of times. Oh, I shows the consumption. Ah, okay. Right. I'll have a look at that in the next one. Let's see what we have got. Oh, not that. I didn't want to do that. Let me go back to the map, see if we've got any interesting businesses just around us. We've got this one we've just delivered to. Oh, we've got another IKEA over there, look. We could do another IKEA. What's this one down here? Oh, it is. We've got Transportes Calabria up there. Spinelli or Spinelli is there. Choices. Right. I think I'm going to go down for this one. Just so I can come down this end of the map, really. And see what that's all about, because I don't recognise that company. Unless that could be a Spanish company, I guess, being as we're in Spain. Can I get out of there? Nope. That's just a nice looking fence. Yeah, I don't have my own. That's a good point. That's another thing I haven't got. I haven't got my own trailer. I should buy one, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. Let's go into the cab. And you said press I twice, didn't you? Oh, there you go. That's pressing I once. What happens if I press it again? Oh, that's the cruise. I didn't know you could do that. There's something I've learnt today. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for that, Randy. There's another key that I will write down. Let's just have a quick look. 6 hours till I need to sleep. Probably start something and then sleep later. Saying that though, I'm never quite sure whether I should really start afresh, if that makes sense. I can't go in there, can I? That's one way. There's a sleep point there. I should go to that. Oh, look at this guy. You see that? What is he doing? He just reversed into the middle of the road. I think I'm going to go and sleep. So if the yellow car isn't going in there, I'm going in there. These guys need to let me in. Come on. I'll go down here and have a look. So when you buy, so just tell me about this then. When you buy your own trailer, I'm assuming it's you buy a certain type, do you? So does that restrict which contracts you can pick up because you've got a certain type of trailer? So if I've got like a, you know, like a box trailer, for example, I can't do any oil contracts, can I? Or can I go to the place and temporarily borrow somebody else's trailer? How does it work? Because I'll definitely try that. Made some serious money transporting rich people yachts. Did you? Is that with your own trailer? Did you do that with your own trailer? I didn't even know you could. I didn't even know you could transport yachts and things like that. You've mapped it to your back button on the Xbox controller because it's used quite often. Lots available on the info on the dashboard. Yeah, it looks good on there actually. I didn't even know you could do that. That's a good question, Randy. Yeah, and I don't know that. Only if there's a connected route, says Farah. Yeah. Blolium's obsessed over fuel consumption. It's the only thing that's interesting to stop you being bored from this game. Anyway, let's carry on to our pickup point and we'll see what contracts there are. Let's get over this side, shall we? Are you a rocket scientist by any chance, Blolium? Ortiz is this way. That's where we want to go. Wow, this is tight again, isn't it, this? Got the railway tracks here. Now we're going to have to be careful of that. The lights are not flashing, so I think we should be good. In fact, it's blocked by the wagons there, so we're all right. Off to the right hand side. Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, I didn't play that. It looked quite interesting, but I didn't play that. Queen Bee's lost. Which bit are you lost? The nuclear bit, or not the truck driving? Surely. I don't think anybody will ever claim to not be able to keep up with me, with my level of skill. Anybody can keep up with what I'm doing. You can even see the tyre pressure there. Right, so where do we pick up the contracts here? Are there any... Wait. Oh, did I just shoot right past it? It's right next to me. Oh my word. It's been a long day. I'm looking for the contracts box, and there it is. Deary me. Right, let's see what we've got. So, we do have another Spanish one. We've got 2 actually. Let's see where this one takes us. That will take us a fair chunk down. That's just a small one. Shall we do this one? We'll do this one to finish off, shall we? This is a fragile cargo, which is quite nice. Let's take it. You surprised I haven't got all the expansions. I've got the map expansions. I haven't got all the other bits and pieces. Well, I've got all the maps though. I got the 2 that you said, Mr. Water. What was it? The fragile. There was 2 that you recommended to me. I think it was heavy. Was it heavy cargo? And the fragile one. I think that's what you recommend. I got those 2 some time back. I think you and Farah told me about them actually. Right, 683 kilometers this one. So let's do this one. Taking a few, what are they? Sayats? They look like Sayats to me. They could be little Mercs, actually. Not sure. They're more likely to be Sayats in Spain, aren't they? Oh, American Truck Sim. Sorry. Yes, of course. That's me not reading it straight. Yeah. Yeah, there's only, as I say, there's only a couple that I haven't got. And I think that's because when I've played of the 2 games, I've had this on more than American Truck at the moment. And that's only just because of a time thing. I'm that busy with work these days that, my game time's not as much as I would like, unfortunately. But I will get them all. I think I've only played about 9 hours in total on American Truck, which isn't a lot, is it, when you consider what type of game it is and you're meant to do long distances, especially in America. Right, let's stay on the road if we can. That sunlight's quite nice, the sunbeams. Talking about cars, and you're definitely lost. As long as you know they've got 4 wheels, then it's fine. If they've got 3, you're in trouble. Well, some cars have 3 wheels. Not many these days, but... Oh, go away. Red signal offence. Right, I don't really care. I mean, that was my own fault. Thought maybe it would give me a yellow. But it must have changed to red before I was more than halfway through, or something like that. Right, let's get up to speed, get the cruise on. 678 kilometres. It's a decent run. Like we've got a Mustang in front of us there. There's IKEA, look there on the left. I've spent that much time at IKEA at Warrington recently, getting this furniture all sorted out for this room. Like a second home it is. Randy says, did I know if you hold the cruise button, it goes back to the speed you previously were... Does it? No, I didn't know that either. See, I don't know half these buttons. Saves you getting back up to speed. Right, let's try it. I'm holding it now. Right, that's staying at 69k, unless I had it at 69k previously. Yeah, I'm on the controller. I am on the Xbox controller, Randy. What I need to do is sit and look and stare at the keys, etc. Because I haven't done that yet. So I'm kind of learning as I go along, really. I just about know how to drive the thing. So it's like Mr. Water was saying about the employee stuff before. I've not even got into all that side of it yet. That's a whole new side of it. I'll need to learn. Oh wow, we're nearly at that car then. That's reading chat. Still got 600k. And we've got plenty of time because we slept. We got 2 hours, 2.5 hours additional before we need to rest, which is good. Sounds like a motorbike going past. Lights on. Yeah, lights are on. What is the horsepower on the truck? It can be examined on the diagnostic menu. Right, hang on a sec. You mean on the dashboard? Which diagnostic menu are you talking about? Are you talking about the talking about that on there? That's one other thing I need to do. Probably put some upgrades on my truck. Which is, I think, what you're suggesting there, Glolium. What do you mean you can't deal with it? What? That's tickled me, that, with the bro in front of it. Oh, you must get back to streaming again. Then we can all have a laugh. That'll be good. It's getting dark now. 9:11 PM. Let's move over because we are coming off here. Watch out for this tourist bus in front. Actually, nobody mentioned tourist bus. I think that's died a death now, hasn't it? When's tourist bus getting an update? Somebody somewhere should know about that. Hold B. Right, hang on a sec. Let me get on the straight bit. Yeah, I'm on the Xbox controller, so if I hold B... Right, hang on. Let me just get around this corner. Right. That's holding B. That's not doing anything. Yeah, tourist bus. I don't know. I mean, I think Farah. I think if I remember rightly, it's a long time ago, but I think Farah, I think you held off with tourist bus, didn't you? Probably saved yourself a few quid. Yeah, there you go. He still never bought it. I thought so. I mean, it's a good game, but there's just oh, it's so frustrating. You know how many hours we spent on that on the channel, and let's face it, it was quite an enjoyable time. I quite enjoyed playing it, but you know, I was playing it thinking it was going to be further developed, and then you guys that had played it on PC said, well, you know, based on what it looks like on PC, this is not going to happen, and this is not going to happen, and you were right. But I can't believe they don't just come and fix things. That's what is a bit annoying. Because it is still quite a nice game, but it's got a few problems, you know. If you're on PlayStation, by the way, and you've got Fernbus, I did notice last night that the bus packs that are out already. Was it Fernbus? I'm doubting now. Anyway, there's like a March Madness sale on or something. Just have a look in there. There's some discount, but not a lot. But there is discount if you want to pick up some bus packs. I'm sure it was Fernbus. Tourist bus update should be March, April. Really? Is that? I didn't even know that. You see, if that's a thing, that's good. I'll take it all back. Although saying that, it's taken them a long time to do it. I think you actually may have told me that already, Mr. Water, in one of your comments. It could be that, Randy, yeah, it could be that I've not got it set up. Ah, Aerosoft are handling it now. Well, like I said on one of the other recent videos, I think... I don't know if it's directly to do with Fibian, but I think Aerosoft have stepped up a little bit just recently. You know, they've been a bit more engaging and they're doing little dev streams and things like that. Just being a bit more, you know, informational, which is quite good. Things have definitely changed. So hopefully they've realised that, you know, those of us that have been talking about what we've wanted fix-wise for some time, yeah, they've hopefully listened to that and are doing something about it. Like another smash. Oh, look at that, it's all burnt out. That's not good. Oh yeah, the tourist bus platinum, that was a difficult one, that. I haven't got it, by the way. But yeah, Farah City Driver is playing a lot better now they've fixed it, and you can get that platinum's easy. You basically just have to do all the missions, and that's it. There's nothing particularly taxing about it. Whoops. That's me reading the chat again. That's why the updates have taken so long. Right, so there's been a specific reason for Zero Games, yeah. Just remind me, were Zero Games the ones that were doing the port from the PC? Or were they the actual developers? Because there was a team on Discord, I can't remember who it was, and they kept saying, oh, well, you know, we don't have anything to do with that, and blah, blah, blah. And I can't remember if that was Zero Games or somebody else. No, TML are the other ones, aren't they? TML. Are TML the developers? Or Zero Games the developers? TML are the ones doing the port? I don't know. I can't remember which way around it is. Oh, it didn't have one. Yeah, you're right. It didn't. It didn't. Well, that's why none of us have got it. But if it did, none of us would get it anyway. I think there was a couple of them that I was trying to get, and I just couldn't get them. Has Fernbus got one? I don't think Fernbus has got one, has it? Right, we got the Spanish cops in front of us, I think. The minute I do this, they'll speed up. Is there another accident? I thought I saw blue lights. There's another accident up here. Wow, this is a bad stretch of road for accidents, this, isn't it? What's going on here now? Maybe somebody's just broken down. Maybe that's what that is. Zero did the port, right. Oh, there's another smash there. Look at that. That's not good. Yeah, Fernbus doesn't have one as well. That's what I thought. 50 trophies. Yeah, they're not all working though. The mileage ones are not working for me. Because I've definitely qualified for a couple of those and I've not got them, and they're not even, you know, they're not even moving at all. Because if I remember rightly, it's using the PS5 system that shows you how far through, you know, what your progression towards a certain trophy is, and it isn't moving. It's got to a certain point and it's not moving, so I can assume that they're bugged. Right, just like that, we've got 257 to go. Got a couple of good contracts in tonight, actually. Probably should get over to the left, actually, to the right. Let's do this. Oh, ambulance life, right? Yeah, I did miss that. Paramedic simulator. Wow, oh, that might be an interesting one. I hope it's not gory. Yeah, the flashing blue in the cab is really nice, isn't it? It's a really nice effect. Lights up the whole cab as you go past, doesn't it? Yeah, the mileage trophy's still bugged. Yeah, it's a shame that when one of the biggest things you do in a game like that is mileage. Every time you play it, you should be counting towards that trophy. Now, whether they fix them and because of the mileage you've already done, it remembers from some table somewhere and automatically gives you the trophy. That's fair enough, but I doubt it. I doubt it'll do that. Yeah, police patrol officers is good. I need to get back to that actually. Do you know, I've not played that for a while, but that's still sat there on my PlayStation as well. Thanks once again though everybody for coming in. Second stream of the week. Keep saying I'll set aside at least one regular night to do streaming. I think I'll do that going forward. Now, again, now I've got the room set up, I've got a proper space that I don't have to try and organise before I start every stream. Everything's, you know, just sat there waiting now, so it's much easier. So we'll try and do that, I think. As well as the other videos, just in between times. Oh, it's had some updates, has it, recently? It's probably been doing them, and I've just not noticed. Probably up to date, I think. Crime scene investigations and fix bugs. Yeah, I shall go back. It's like I've got quite a few things I need to go back to, and we mentioned Train Life before. Occasionally, I'm still dipping into Train Life. I find that all right, you know, to spend an hour occasionally. That's still on there. You would stream, but you'll end up swearing. I think that's just you, that Stace. I think we would expect that, to be honest. Just make sure you set your in your settings, not for kids. Then you'll be all right. You'll get away with it then. You should definitely do it though. Yeah, a couple of times, Randy, I've not played something for a while, and then obviously I click the icon, it does the update. But I think the police one is still on the top because I've played very few things on the PlayStation recently. Because most of the time on the PlayStation, I'm playing Train Sim World, to be honest. So my list of tiles going across the top doesn't change that often. But I get what you're saying. It doesn't bother you with the updates if you've not played it for a while. I've still got Battlefield 5 on there, which has still got really good lobbies on it, by the way. And the new Battlefield, I'm calling it the new Battlefield, it's probably been out a couple of years now. I got tired of that and I deleted it. I took it off. But Battlefield 5 being World War II, I quite like that. And I'm not bad at it. I'm not bad at it, so I've left that on. That's probably one of the longest games, you know, longest in time that's been sat there on the PlayStation. "76 kilometres. It's gone fast, that's 600 odd kilometres. It's already 18 plus. He got drunk playing Battlefield 5. Coach in front is Balkan Trans. I don't think I've seen that livery before. That's the other thing, there's so many different liveries and... oh wow, he's squeezing me out, that guy. So many different liveries in the game as well. It's not the same old thing that you see all the time, and I know, as we were saying before, there's some specific to country as well, isn't there? Which is all good. It is a good game. It is a really good game. You guys were right. $19 to go. I wasn't going to play this tonight. Now you're going to have to. We said that. When did we say it? We said that quite recently with something else. It's funny how I think it's like when I'm watching Train Sim World, for example, when I'm watching like Dovetail play it, I'll watch one of those streams and I'll be thinking, I'm going to play this straight after. Don't some games have that effect on you when you watch them being played? Just as my guy gives his first yawn, but I'm not worried because I'm 5 kilometres away and I can see the flag. I'm right there. But yeah, it does have that effect on you. But I definitely, you know, from tonight, I definitely need to look at getting my own trailer and what that's all about, and then look at employees and things like that, because I have no clue about that at the minute. And I feel like I'm missing out. I've been having fun, you know, just driving around like this, but I think I'm missing out on a big chunk of the game. But we're here essentially now, so we'll get these cars dropped off and that'll be us. He's yawning again. That isn't me yawning. That's my driver. Right, let's get in here and find out where it is we're going. Over there it is. Now the question is, have I got enough space to go into this corner? And then bring it back in. Maybe. Give it a go. I'd have to straighten up a little bit. Although saying that, it might be alright. Who the voice actor was who did the yawning? Voice actors get some very strange jobs, don't they? Every time you watch a stream that I do, it makes you want to get back on it. You probably play it a lot better than I do as well. So, you know, watch the amateurs, and then when you go and play it, you'll feel really good about it because of how good you are. You know what I mean? It's way past my bedtime. You got 3 trailers. Your other drivers are using. I'm going to buy at least one, I think. You got about an hour from the first yawn and sleep without penalty. Right, yeah, because otherwise they could start charging you 138 quid each time you try and avoid a sleep. I've noticed quite a lot. But there you go. That is us for tonight. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for the likes as always. Manchester Andy, if you're still in, thank you very much for the membership. Do appreciate that. And yeah, I've enjoyed that. What was that? Is that like nearly 2 hours? Didn't seem like 2 hours, did it? That's a good sign, isn't it? When you're playing a game and you don't know 2 hours has gone. So, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you for the chat. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers everyone. Bye for now.